if Elko loses tonight and Miesville wins, then the game will be played in Elko on Sunday. And if Newmarket wins, then Newmarket will advance, and Elko will play Hampton. And then if, vice versa. And we'll get to more of those scenarios. But the idea here is that Miesville wins the tournament. Miesville loses, they play next Sunday for a chance to qualify as the 4 seed. That's kind of the short version of it. And like I said, we'll try and figure out the longer version here as we go out throughout the game. And we'll try and make sure we have everything right as for you folks as we get later into the game. Miesville is just telling me all about, can they get the starting pitching going today, and can they get the offense going early? It took them 5 innings to get to the Dukes on Friday night. After Charlie Rudd went those 5 innings, he gave the 1 run, and then Miesville trounced on the pitching after that, scoring 10 runs in 2 innings after the 5th inning, and 5 into 6, 5 into 7th. And then, again, Todd Matheson. I don't know if we'll see Todd Matheson tonight since he pitched on Sunday. If we do, it'll just be an inning or 2. I don't think he'll pitch anything more than that. Charlie Rudd, I don't have the lineups just yet, but I don't know if he's starting or not for the Dukes. I can't imagine he isn't since he pitched on Friday. And so we'll see what the Dukes want to do here this evening. Couple of shockers, at least a shocker for Class B. The Blaine Fusion, they are not going to the state tournament this year. They were defeated by the St. Michael Saints in a 3-game series, 2-1. And so it'll be St. Michael, Forest Lake, and then the Anoka Bucks. And who was the other team? Not Coon Rapids, but Forest Lake. That was the other team. So those 4 teams are the Section 4B representatives. They'll play this weekend for section seeding. But the Blaine Fusion, the number 3 team in Class B, will not be participating in this year's Class B state tournament as they go to those games. The Hastings Hawks, they lost Falls 1-0 by master performance by Bears, and then the Cannon Falls Bears won them and go. And Hastings beat the Stewartville Racing on in the losers bracket, and then they will face the Stewartville Racing Sharks on Saturday at 1 p.m. And then if the Hastings win, they will play the Cannon Bears and the Rochester for a chance to go to the state tournament. So, and Hastings both have a great chance to state tournament. This chance starts here tonight, and then Hastings will be in Reading on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. And so we're going to break for the lineups and the first pitch as you're listening to me right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Seeds of proud sponsor Miesville Mudhens. Joe Meyer Seeds has been serving the area with quality seeds for 30 years for corn, and soybean from and call Joe Meyer Seeds at 651-371-746. Myers is an experienced and knowledgeable advisor ready to serve you and now offering seed treatment. Located at 11502 Street, Hampton, Joe Meyer Seeds proudly supports Miesville.
Valley Chevrolet wants to thank everyone for their support during these uncertain times, and they remind you that you can still bring your car into their service department and let the experts make sure your car is in safe working condition. And if it's time to get a new vehicle, the staff at Valley Chevrolet can help with that too. Valley Chevrolet, located on Highway 316. Discover the Valley difference at Valley Chevrolet on Highway 316.
America's favorite pastime is going to the Northfield Dairy Queen after a ball game. Northfield Dairy Queen is teaming up in supporting the Dundas Dukes baseball team. Stop in after the game at the DQ on North Highway 3 to enjoy a delicious Reese's Outrageous Blizzard or the all-time kids' favorite, Cotton Candy Blizzard. Don't feel like a blizzard? Well, you can't go wrong with their hazelnut chip shake that goes great with a zesty barbecue or juicy Polish dog, hitting the ball out of the park. Come on in to Northfield DQ. Go Dukes!
For over 55 years, DCA Title has been your local provider for all your abstracting, closing, and title insurance needs. If you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, tell your realtor or lender that you want DCA Title. You have the right to choose. Just call 651-437-5600. at 651-437-5600 or online at dcatitle.com.
Eyeneek Vision is geared towards helping customers fill an eyewear prescription from any eye doctor so you can continue to see your current doctor while getting your prescription eyeglasses from Eyeneek Vision. At Eyeneek Vision, we care about your vision and use the most advanced prescription lens technology to make your glasses not only look great, but to have you seeing great too. Stop into Eyeneek Vision where you are sure to have an Eyeneek experience.
The Y in Hastings is open. Capacity is limited to ensure safety guidelines and proper social distancing. To see current capacity levels, go to ymcanorth.org or call 651-480-8887. We want to thank everyone for sticking with us through these difficult times and are excited to see you all again.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
Dakota Electric Association is your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Midstate Plumbing, Heating, and Service in Hastings for all your services and needs. Whether it is residential, commercial, they are experienced in full-service plumbing and heating, air conditioning, and they even have a great reputation for getting the job done on time. If you're looking to remodel or need a repair, upgrading your furnace, or need a new softener, they can get you covered. And call Midstate Plumbing and Heating at 651-438-1195 for all your plumbing and heating needs. Thank you.
Firehouse Liquor in Dundas, locally owned with great prices on the largest selection of wine and spirits in the area, including the Midwest variety of craft brews and ciders with new items added regularly, as well as plenty of ice-cold beer on hand. Swing on by, they're easy to find at 607 North Stafford Road, just off Highway 3 in Dundas. Firehouse Liquors also provides curbside pickup. Simply call in your order at 507-645-5717 and they'll have it ready to go. Firehouse Liquors in Dundas. Eating out is more than just eating. It's a social experience that uses all your senses. Get the fullest experience at Fireside Social House in Hastings. Fireside Social House elicits a feeling of rustic comfort where you're always greeted by friends. The aroma at the Fireside Social House in historic downtown Hastings. Coburn's, that's simple. Save your money and time at Coburn's. Located at 225 33rd Street West. Fill your card and check it.
This is Mark Shrek Jr. NASCAR one-stop shop. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an all-purpose independent agent. They handle one place, home and business. Get your own crew and find a local with auto insurance.
Protection Connection.
Wings, specialties, and don't forget to stock up on their pre-baked pizzas. Let Carbonis do dinner tonight. Take out or delivery and visit their website, carbonispizzeria.com, to view their full menu. They're located conveniently on North Frontage Road in Hastings, or give them a call today at 651-438-8787.
This one swung on and popped up on the infield, and it looks like the first baseman, the field was underneath it. He puts it away. One pitch, one out. Meyer looking to have a tidy 1-2-3 inning. This one swung on and grounded between the third baseman Morris and the shortstop Gammon into left field for a base hit. And this time Van Rokel and is at first base. Van Rokel at first base. We are underway here in Miesville. As a strike delivered by Dickmeyer. Dickmeyer haven't seen pitch a ton this year. He's been one of the horses for the Miesville Mudhens, but with their quality of depth in pitching, hasn't had to pitch much this year. This one swung on and popped up behind first base, and he's going to make the catch in fair territory, and that's going to be the end of the first inning. Top of the first, one hit, but do not score, and so at the end of a half inning, it's the Dundas Dukes nothing. The Miesville Mudhens are coming up to bat. You're listening to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Duff's Meats 2 at 1223 Vermilion Street is ready to serve you with Hastings' largest selection of quality meat that is 99% antibiotic and GMO free. You can count on a wide variety of tasty jerkies and beef sticks in addition to the expert meal planning assistance you can expect at Duff's 2. You can always find the special cut that is perfect for your table. Call them at 651-437-9500. Duff's Meats 2, always bringing quality to you. King's Place in downtown Miesville is the place to go when you want to have a great burger. That's King's Place, family owned. King's Place offers over 100 different burgers, all hand patted, using only fresh ground beef and available as quarter pounders or half pounders. If you can't decide which one sounds best, just spin their wheel and let it choose for you. Located on Highway 61, just 10 minutes south of Hastings, King's Place is open Tuesday through Sunday. That's King's Place.
America's favorite pastime is going to the Northfield Dairy Queen after a ball game. Northfield Dairy Queen. Bring the Dundas Dukes baseball team. Stop in after the game at the DQ on North Highway 3 to enjoy a delicious Reese's Outrageous Blizzard or the all-time kids' favorite, Cotton Candy Blizzard. A blizzard? Well, you can't go wrong with their hazelnut chip shake that goes great with tasty barbecue or juicy Polish dog, hitting the ball out of the park. Come on in to Go Dukes. Joe Meyer Seeds of Hampton is a proud sponsor of Miesville Mudhens. Joe Meyer Seeds has been serving the area with for over 30 years for corn, alfalfa, and soybean seeds from Northrop, King, and DeKalb. Call Joe Meyer Seeds at 651-437-1746. Joe Myers is an experienced and seed advisor ready to serve you and offering seed treatment. Located at 11502 240th Street East in Hampton, Joe Meyer Seeds proudly supports the Miesville Mudhens.
Hey, welcome back to Jack Rohr Field here in Miesville. Max game off for the Mudhens by Joey Warner and then Matt Bosch. Nice to see Joey Warner back in the lineup for the Mudhens as he has been out for the last couple weeks. And he takes a strike from the lefty for the Dukes and Matt Newberg? Nuger. Okay, Nuger is the pitcher number. So, Nuger, the lefty on the mound. Last time the Mudhens lefty from the Duke, that was that King. And King got lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, who was it? Yeah, Justin King, that was the guy. The Miesville Mudhens pounded and took control of game one. And this one's inside the Gam for a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Max Kim, then Joey Warner, and then Matt Vanderbosch are the 3 batters here in the bottom of the first inning. As this one swung on and lined in the center field, and it's going to be caught by the center fielder. That should be Jones out there, Carson Jones. Yeah, no, that's number 12 out there? 17, yeah, that's Carson Jones. Okay, so Carson Jones out there. I was looking for number 3. Number 3 is Tyler Jones. He's behind the plate. Van Rokel at first. Joey Winters at third. And a big looping curveball over for a ball inside to hit the dirt. As Warner awaits the pitch from Nuger. He takes a ball outside. As Nuger now sets and fires, and a strike delivered on the inside corner. Nuger now has what he wants from his catcher Jones. Sets, fires, and a swing and a liner into right field past the first baseman Van Rokel, and Warner's going to round first base, take a look, and hold up there with a single. So 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning, and a runner at first base in Warner. And now here is Matt Vanderbosch. This is the 5th meeting between the Dukes and Miesville. Miesville has won 3 of the 4. And Vanderbosch was the one responsible for sweeping the regular season series as he hit a solo shot to win in the bottom of the 9th here in Miesville a couple of Fridays ago. Or Sundays ago, rather. And let's see if he can do it again. And they're going to toss back to first. So far, no Rudd or Matheson. We might see either one of those guys later this game. And a strike is delivered, a curveball over for a strike to Vanderbosch. And Nuger is going to lob it over to first base again. As Vanderbosch awaits the pitch from Nuger. Now he's going to finally fire one home, and this one is outside for a ball. Another curveball. Looks like Nuger likes to throw a lot of soft stuff and breaking balls. He's looking at Warner at first. And he's taking a long look at Warner at first. Finally Vanderbosch elects to call time. As Nuger now sets. Warner is fast. And a half swing, but it found the batter, Vanderbosch. And it looks like it hit him on the handle part of the bat as he checked his swing, but unfortunately that's a foul ball as it caught the bat of Vanderbosch. Of course, not ideal for Vanderbosch, but it does happen where the ball does sometimes finally handle the bat or the knob even. And ricochets. And this one swung on and grounded towards the second baseman. It looks to be Ludwig there to the shortstop and back to first, and Vanderbosch beat it out. And that's going to keep the Mudhens in the inning as Warner's out at second on the 4-6 fielder's choice. And now here is Austin Ledoux. And he pops it up, and it's going to go foul over the grandstand area. Nuger now sets and delivers a ball low. 1-1. The sun is finally set on the other side of the Jack Rohr Field scoreboard, as the sun was shining in brightly here. And they're going to toss it back over to first. Sather Mountain left. And this one's way high and outside. Nate Hammis on deck, the hammer. And then Jake Smith, Max Morris, Brian Sprout, and Ben Vujovic rounds out the Mudhens order. As Nuger sets, fires, one swung on and grounded hard, fouled on the third baseline. And Joey Warner is going to run after that one. 3-2 Chicago over the Twins. The White Sox, that is. Of course, every single time the Twins have played the White Sox this year, they've been crushed. I don't think it's been even close in really any of the games. I think Minnesota's won maybe 2 or 3, if that. This one swung on the ground and fouled on the third baseline again. Hits the fencing along the third base dugout, Mudhens area. Ledoux trying to find a ball to hit hard somewhere. Hopefully clear the fence. As they throw back to first again. This one swung on and flipped straight back behind home plate. Hits the backstop area. Nuger now has a 2-2 count still here to Austin Ledoux. And he's going to toss back over to first again. So they're worried about Vanderbosch stealing a base, apparently. As Nuger now sets and fires and delivers ball low. 3-2. Now a full count. Vanderbosch will get a head start here at first base. As he's going to... No place to put Ledoux. There goes Vanderbosch. And a swing and a miss on the breaking ball from the pitcher in Nuger. And Ledoux is out. As the Mudhens do get a runner on, but do not score. And so at the end of one full, it's the Dundas Dukes nothing, the Miesville Mudhens nothing. Listen to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Firehouse Liquor in Dundas, locally owned with great prices on the largest selection of wine and spirits in the area, including the Midwest variety of craft brews and ciders, with new items added regularly, as well as plenty of ice-cold beer on hand. Swing on by, they're easy to find at 607 North Stafford Road, just off Highway 3 in Dundas. Firehouse Liquors also provides curbside pickup. Simply call in your order at 507-645-5717, and they'll have it ready to go. Firehouse Liquors in Dundas. Support for this program comes from Flint Hills Resources, buzzing with excitement over the recent discoveries of a rusty-patched bumblebee at its Pine Bend Bluffs. Learn more about this rare bee species at pinebendrefinery.com.
M&H is your full-service convenience gas station offering their famous broasted chicken, sandwiches, hot dogs, salads, refreshments, and plenty of gas pumps for easy in and easy out. M&H also offers a wide range of classic services including auto supplies, free ATM, and now hunting and fishing licenses. So stop by M&H on the corner of 15th and Vermilion Street today.
Are you putting your money into an IRA, pension, or 401k? Then I hope you're prepared to lose 30, 40, 50% or more of your retirement savings, because it's not a question of if the market crashes again. It's a question of when. It's going to happen. Did you know there is a way you can protect and grow your wealth safely and predict?
Okay, welcome back to Jack Rohr Field here in Miesville. As Drew Satham leads off for the Dukes. He had a triple and 4 total RBIs. He lines this one into center field for a base hit to lead off the top of the second inning. On the first pitch he sees from Dick Meyer. Dick Meyer is usually around the plate all the time. I mean, he does not, take time in between pitches usually. He does not. He's usually very quick with what he wants. Now here is Joey Winters. Number 7 for the Dukes. As he awaits the pitch from Dick Meyer, 1-0. And this is a ball outside, 2-0. Mike Ludwig on deck for the Dukes. Number 30. And he delivers a strike this time. 2-1. Again, Dick Meyer has usually been one of the horses for the Mudhens over the last few years. This one's down low and in. This year, not so much. But he does have a lot of postseason experience for the Mudhens. And he is a veteran in these kind of games. This one's outside for ball 4. And now here is Mike Ludwig with John Bishop on deck. So John Bishop on deck for the Dukes. And the hammer has gone out to talk to his right-hander. And just want to make sure we thank the extra sponsors, Dairy Queen of Northfield, Field Choice Tab and Bar, Liquor, and King's Place for joining the list of sponsors here and bringing you this game this evening. As Ludwig look at the bunt, he takes a strike on the outside corner. Nobody out here in the top of the second inning. Mudhens in a tight spot here in the top of the second now with runners at first and second. Nobody out. As Dick Meyer rounds to fire, and this one's going to be bunted to the pitcher, Meyer. Dick Meyer's going to fire to first, get the out. As Ledoux catches the baseball. So a sacrifice bunt now. Paul Hinton on deck for the Dukes, number 28, the shortstop. So Paul Hinton on deck. Now here is John Bishop, the lefty. He swings and hits a deep fly ball to right center field. This one's got a chance, and it's gone. It's off the base of the wall, and they're going to fire it back in, but 2 runners are going to come in and score on the double by John Bishop. Bishop one-hops the wall and then is fired back in. And the Mudhens now trail 2-0 as Juice Chatham comes in to score. Joey Winters comes in to score. And now Paul Hinton, the shortstop, steps in. Hayden Lanou on deck, the leadoff man. And now the Mudhens need to limit the damage here as this one swung on and hit into deep right center field. And this time, Warner's over. He has it and puts it away. Front number 2. And now here is Hayden Lanou. So the Dukes now have scored 5 straight runs on the Mudhens dating back to Sunday. This one's inside for a ball. 1-0. And an elimination game here from the best of 3 series. This one swung on and chopped foul towards the Dukes dugout. The loser is not yet eliminated from state tournament contention, but they will certainly have to win at least 1 more if you're the Mudhens, perhaps 2 more if you're Dundas. This one swung on and hit into right field, and Warner's going back, and it's off his glove, and he hits the wall hard, and another double for the Dukes and Paul Hinton. As Warner got all twisted around, and I don't think he caught it on the fly. As Lanou doubles, Paul Hinton comes in to, or John Bishop comes in to score. It's now 3-0 Dundas with Carson Jones up at the plate. So 3 runs here in the top of the second inning. 3-0 Dundas now. And a strike delivered at the knees. Like I said, Warner looked like he had it and then he got twisted around. As this one's down low and in the dirt. And when he got twisted around, he crashed into the wall, and then the ball popped out of his glove. If he ever even really had it. This one's just off the outside corner. Dickmeyer asking where that pitch was. As Jones now waits the pitch from Dickmeyer. And he takes a ball off the outside corner again. It looked pretty good. So 3-1 now to Jones. This one swung on and hit into deep center field. Smith is going back. He's going back. He has a beat on it and makes the catch. And that's going to be the end of the top of the second inning as the Dukes get 3 runs on 3 hits. And so at the end of 1.5, it's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens nothing. You're listening to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Are you putting your money into an IRA, pension, or 401k? Then I hope you're prepared to lose 30, 40, 50% or more of your retirement savings, because it's not a question of if the market crashes again. It's a question of when. It's going to happen. Did you know there is a way you can protect and grow your wealth safely and predictably every single year? The people using this approach didn't lose a penny when the market crashed in 2000 or 2008, and they won't lose a penny in the next crash. In fact, their money will continue to grow safely year in and year out, even when stocks, real estate, and other investments tumble. A free report detailing this savings program is now available. This free report shows how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and wealth-building power without your retirement in the wide casino. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement.
For your free report, call Greg Collins at 651-705-6998 or visit Collins Wealth Management at 1125 South Frontage Road, Suite 10 in Hastings.
For 30 years, Fisher Roofing, your flat roof pros, have been providing customers in Eastern Minnesota the highest quality roofing products available. Outlasting rubber, plastic, tar and gravel, metal and foam, and has a lifetime warranty. Their services include repairs, replacement, inspection, and budget projections. They'll take great pride in delivering superior customer service. So call the Flat Roof at 800-81 Fisher Roofing Company, your flat roof pros. Call them 800-81 Roof.
Vermilion Wealth Management is a locally owned, full-service registered investment advisory firm located at Vermilion State Bank. At Vermilion Wealth Management, we partner with our clients to help them achieve their financial.
Okay, welcome back to Jack Gore Field as the Hammer leads off for the Mudhens as they trail 3-0. And he shows bunt attempt but takes a ball from Nuger. As the count is 1-0. And he takes strike one. One and one. Hammis, Smith, and then S'Morris. And this one's down low and in. 2-1 now. Mudhens looking for some offense. They have not had anything since the third inning of the game 2. As Nuger sets, fires, and delivers a ball high and outside. Mudhens need to find a way to dig deep here and get back in this. They have not looked great since game 1. And a strike is delivered to the Hammer now. 3-2, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the second inning. As Nuger sets, fires, and a swing and a foul. It's going to off the catcher's glove and in to foul territory. So the Hammer got enough of it to stay alive. As Nuger now sets over the head, wind up, and delivers ball 4 outside. They lead the walk here in the the second inning for the Hammer. And now it's Jake Smith, a left-handed bat for the Mudhens. Nuger is, like I said, he's just throwing a lot of breaking balls. And kind of reminds me of and the ump says he went after it, and Smith now is going to talk with the umpire about it and says that he did not, and so is Vanderbosch. He is questioning that as well. And he's saying he did the opposite, and the umpire says he did. So 0-1 here as Smith now waits the pitch, and he swings and grounds one down the first baseline, foul. Down into the right field corner. And one of the Dukes is going to hop the fence and retrieve it. So 0-2 here. With Morris on deck, Mudhens need to get at least a run here, if not more. They're going to toss back to first. And Nuger does not really have a move at all. He's simply just, lobbing the baseball over. You kind of lull the person to sleep at first. And this one swung on, hitting to short right field. Bishop's coming in. It's going to fall in for a base hit. And the Hammer did a nice job of going halfway. And then once he saw the ball fall in, he hustled to second. So a single for Smith. Now here is Max Morris. That might be Charlie Rudd down there in the bullpen area, kind of stretching out. So the Mudhens need to get to Nuger here, and fast. They're going to spin around, and Hammer's going to go back. Nobody there. If that is indeed Rudd, looks like they're going to let Nuger go as far as he can, and then probably bring in Charlie Rudd. This is a bunt attempt that is foul. Hit Morris in the batter's box. It's Morris. 0-1 now. Nobody out here. Needs to find a base hit. They're going to say back, and the Hammer's going to go back. Touch second base. Now he's going to get his lead again. Decisive game 3 here, and both Smith and Hammer are dancing around the bases. And a bunt attempt on the third baseline. Oh, it hits the grass and rolls foul. Boy, that was a nice attempt there by Morris. He is going to be, let's see. That's 0-2 now. I thought Sprout was coming up to step to play. I thought that might have been strike 3, bunt and foul. Okay, so it's just 0-2. But that was a perfectly placed bunt until it caught the edge of the grass and then rolled foul. And this time now, I can't imagine Morris is going to be bunting here. He should be swinging away. As Nuger sets, there goes the Hammer, and a swing and a ground ball foul towards the Mudhens dugout and off the fencing area. Little hit and run attempt there by the Mudhens. Mudhens need to win this evening to avoid playing on Sunday. And if you're a Mudhens fan, you want to get done here so that you can have a week or so off to rest up for the playoffs or the tournament. This one swung out and fouled on the third baseline. The third baseman Winters picks it up. Because if they play next Sunday and Elko loses tonight, that would mean that Newmarket advances. And the Elko Express would play Hampton in Elko. And the Miesville Mudhens, they do not want to have to play a 4th straight game against a tough opponent in probably most likely Elko. They would probably beat Hampton. I mean, we don't know that, but it conceivably can happen. And it just would not be a game they want to play. This one's inside for strike 3, and he painted the inside corner with a breaking ball, and Morris is out on strikes. And it's up to Brian Sprout to deliver here for the Mudhens. Sprout had a couple of fantastic plays at first base on Sunday. He saved a couple of throwing errors by Gam, keeping his foot on the bag or slapping a tag on runners as they went by. As Nuger now looks back at second. Now he sets and he's going to spin and fire and step off the mound anyways. Did not throw to second. Sprout eyeing a base hit here for the Mudhens. He takes a ball high and outside. Nice day for baseball here. It was rather humid. It still is somewhat humid. I think that has kind of gone down a little bit. As Nuger sets, fires, and a swing and a pop-up behind home plate. And it's going to fall into the grandstands as Tyler Jones and Van Rokel are going to maybe chase it down. But thankfully for the Mudhens, reach the seats. And it's just a strike, 1-1. Ben Vujovic on deck. On the top of the order. Mudhens would surely like to get to the top of the order here. As Nuger now sets, fires, and a swing and a ground ball past Winters into left field. And they're going to hold up the hammer at third base as the throw comes in. And it's cut off by Winters. And a base hit for Sprout. Now here is Vujovic with the bases loaded. And a chance to get the Mudhens on the board. They trail 3-0. And a chance to get right back in it with a base hit here. Vujovic now taps the plate. Twirls his bat around a couple of times. He's ready to go now. And he takes a strike on the outside corner, a curveball over. Big spot here for the young Vujovic. As Nuger sets and fires and delivers ball low. 1-1. Max Gam on deck for the Mudhens. As Nuger sets, fires, and a swing and a miss there by Vujovic. 1-2. One out here in the bottom of the second inning. Max Gam on deck. Vujovic needs to find a way to get a base hit or lift the ball in the air at least. Ooh, this one's way high. Cleared everybody almost. Catcher and Jones had to come out of his crouch to catch that one. Vujovic awaits the pitch from Nuger. He sets and fires and a swing and a grounder up the first baseline. They're going to come home, and they're not going to get the runner at first in Vujovic. As Van Rokel comes home, cuts off the runner in Hammes at home for out number 2. And then Vujovic reached on the 3-2 fielder's choice. And it's up to Max Gam to get the Mudhens on the board here. As Van Rokel with a great throw to home. on target. That's all he had to do, and got the out. Now Gam needs to find a way to get a base hit. He swings it. It's a fly ball into center field, and that's going to be the end of the bottom of the second inning as Gam flies out to center. Mudhens load the bases, but do not score. It's at the end of 2 full. It's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens nothing. You listen to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Vermilion Wealth Management is a locally owned, full-service registered investment advisory firm located at Vermilion State Bank. At Vermilion Wealth Management, we partner with our clients to help them achieve their financial goals, which commonly include planning for retirement, generating consistent income during retirement, and passing on a legacy to their children and grandchildren. To learn more about our services, please call us for a free consultation at 651-480-4601 and ask for Jim Papel. Securities offered through Securities America Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Vermilion Wealth Management Incorporated, Vermilion State Bank, Vermilion Wealth Management, and Securities America are separate entities. Not FDIC insured, no bank guarantees, may lose value, not a deposit, not insured by any government agency.
Green Mill's Pizza Takeout and Delivery Special is a large 2-topping pizza on classic thin, old world style or Pescara crust, and an order of wings for $19.99. You call the shots on the toppings and we'll do the rest. This takeout and delivery special is sure to please. And for a limited time, you can add a garlic cheese bread for only $5 more.
Your Hastings Green Mill is located in Schoolhouse Square on Vermilion Street.
Green Mill is the place to be for happy hour. Join us twice a day for excellent happy hour prices and good times.
Sports on KDWA also being made possible by the following community-minded businesses. Downtown Tire and Auto. Marty Welch, your local farmers insurance agency. Deals with Wheels and Schomer Insurance.
Fielder's Choice Tap and Table in Northfield are back for dine-in and takeout, and now featuring their ultimate Bloody Mary, which is a meal in itself. This cocktail boasts 2 bacon cheeseburgers.
Okay, welcome back to Jack Rowe here in Miesville. It's Dickmeyer on for his 3rd inning work, and he delivers and he pitches went foul by Van Rokel. Just at the plate, he kind of hit him in the batter's box and rolled foul just barely. Dickmeyer sets, fires, and a check swing, and the first base umpire says no. As this one swung on and hit foul towards the parking lot. Nate Van Rokel, Tyler Jones, and Drew Sathram. Takes a ball low and in the dirt. 2-2. Pretty good crowd here in Miesville this evening. This one swung on a hit down the third baseline foul. And there goes Riley Ahern after the baseball. So the Mudhens are going to have to score at least 4 runs to win this game. But they got to keep the Dukes off the scoreboard now. And a swing and a miss, and he gets Van Rokel swinging. For out number 1 here in the 3rd inning. Now here is Tyler Jones. It's a big out for the Mudhens in Van Rokel. So it's not been an easy series for the Mudhens. As this one is a strike on the outside corner. Of the 4 contests between these 2 teams, 2 of the games have been laughers. Both Mudhens wins by 9 runs. This is a ball low. And the other 2 games, including Sunday and tonight, have been, well, the other game was a 2-1 game that Miesville won. And then a Dundas kind of laughed. This one's inside and a ball. 2-1. And so the Mudhens just need to get their offense going here as this one's and chopped towards the second baseman, Sprout. He has it, fires on the run. A nice play there by Ledoux to stretch and get the throw from Sprout. And that's out number 2 here in the top of the 3rd inning. And now, here is Drew. He singled on the first pitch from he saw from Dickmeyer in his first at-bat and then came around to score. Satherham's bat has been hot the last couple of games. So he takes a ball low from Dickmeyer. Mudhens need a clean 1-2-3 inning here. Sets, fires at a swing and a miss. And it nearly brought Satherham to a knee. Dickmeyer now winds and fires and delivers a ball outside. Now he sets, fires, and a swing and a fly ball into center field. Right at Smith, and he's going to put it away. And that's going to be the end of the top of the inning. As the Dundas Dukes, they go down 1-2-3. That's what the end of 2.5. It's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens nothing. You listen to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Fielder's Choice Tap and Table in Northfield are back for dine-in and takeout, and now featuring their ultimate Bloody Mary, which is a meal in itself. This cocktail boasts 2 bacon cheeseburger sliders, a gourmet hot dog, and a full pint beer back. Fielder's Choice Happy Hour goes Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, with drink and appetizer specials, and then there's prime ribs Saturday. Great burgers, wood-fired pizzas, good friends, and the brew is always flowing. Fielder's Choice Tap and Table, 2300 Gleason Court in Northfield.
For pizza that doesn't disappoint, choose Domino's of Hastings. When you order Domino's, you're not ordering the same old ordinary pizza. Ordering a pizza with an oven-baked crust, marinara sauce handcrafted from only the best tomatoes, and a yummy collection of toppings. Be sure to check them out online for their ever-changing lunch and dinner specials. Or give Domino's a call at 651-437-3930. Stop in today at Domino's, located at 103 West 23rd Street in Hastings.
Joe Meyer Seeds of Hampton is a proud sponsor of the Miesville Mudhens. Joe Meyer Seeds has been serving the area with quality seeds for over 30 years. For corn, alfalfa, and soybean seeds from Northrop, King, and DeKalb, call Joe Meyer Seeds at 651-437-1746. Joe Meyer is an experienced and knowledgeable seed advisor ready to serve you and now offering seed treatment. Located at 11502 240th Street East in Hampton, Joe Meyer Seeds proudly supports the Miesville Mudhens.
Okay, welcome back to the bottom of the 3rd inning as Joey leads off for the Mudhens. He singled his first at-bat and got a second on the Fielder's Choice by Vanderbosch. Mudhens offense can explode at any moment. This one swung on and hit into deep right field, and this one is going to be gone as Joey Warner has just left the yard, and the Mudhens now trail 3-1 on the solo bomb by Joey Warner as he hit a mammoth shot over the home of the Mudhens scoreboard sign out there in right center field, right over the Go Mudhens and the McGraw sign out there as well, as he gets the Mudhens on the board as he hits a home run. And it's 3-0, Dundas. I keep wanting to say Miesville because I want them to be winning, but they trail 3-1 though. But a solo shot has the Mudhens on the board. And they swing in a foul tip there by Vanderbosch and hit the catcher in the mask. And he falls backwards on his behind. The umpire says, take some time. I'm going to go to the pitcher. Oh, Griffin Jacks has 10 Ks for the Twins tonight against the Chicago White Sox. That's kind of interesting. Pitching for the Twins has not been usually particularly good. Yeah, 6 innings, 10 Ks. My goodness. As Vanderbosch pitch from Nuger, and this one's off the lane outside. 1-1. But that's what I'm talking about with the Miesville Mudhens, folks. They have the power to put the baseball on the fence, and Joey Warner did just that. As now, Vanderbilt trying to continue the inning as he takes the ball off the plate. Joey Warner probably feels really good about that home run. This one swung on and grounded past the second baseman Ludwig and into right field. A kind of a bit of a slow roller that Vanderbosch found the right spot to sneak it through. And a base hit for Vanderbosch. And now here we go. Here comes the Mudhens offense. Ledoux can put the baseball over the fence as well. He can certainly tie this game with one swing of the bat. But the Mudhens maybe would prefer just to get a base hit and keep a hitting train going. As this one swung on and flipped straight back and hits the fencing area. Well, it might have just gone over past the light pole and into the cemetery. I didn't see people scattering in the seats. 0-1 to Ledoux with the hammer on deck, and this one's going to be tossed back to the baseman. It's nothing more than just to push Van first. I mean, he's not trying to pick him up very hard. I mean, he's just lobbing it over there. As this one swung on and flipped straight back, hits the netting behind the plate. 2-2. Winner can probably take his sunglasses now off his hat anytime he wants. I don't need him anymore. This one's way outside now. 1-2. Can find a score of Elko and Newmark, I'll let you know. But that's the other game 3 going on this evening. This is inside, and Newmark thought he had 3. It looked pretty good. Must have been high or something. Looked like it had the plate, but nonetheless, it's a ball. Mudhens will take it, as that means Ledoux gets another swing. And now he's going to flip back to first again. As Nuger afraid to throw the baseball to Ledoux. And a swing and a miss. He gets Ledoux again. And he strikes out Ledoux on the slow curveball for out number 1. And now here is the hammer. Lefty in Nuger. Pitching well here so far, at least pitching out of trouble. The Dukes have somebody standing down the bullpen area. He's not doing anything right now. The hammer awaits the pitch from Nuger. He sets, fires, and a bunt tipped off the first baseline. The hammer's going to try and beat it out, and he's going to. Oh, what a surprise bunt there by the hammer as he pushed it down the first baseline and got a base hit out of it. As the Nuger went into a slide, maybe trying to fire back to first, but when he got the baseball, the hammer was already to first, and he elected not to throw widely. Base hit by the hammer on a push bunt up the baseline. Beautifully done by Nate Hammis. What a push bunt there. As now here is Jake Smith. Mudhens looking to make some noise here in the bottom of the third. They already have one run in on the Joey Warner home run. This alone in the dirt gets away from the Tyler Jones, but Vanderbosch looked like he was going to go and then slammed on the brakes and headed back to second. As it was not enough for Vanderbosch to move down to third. Boy, they must like a wild here or something to move both runners. And now leans what he wants. He sets. And the shortstop Hinton goes back in a second, and a swing, a ground ball up the first base. Ooh, just foul. Ooh. That looked like it hit right near the first base bag, and it just went foul by inches. Oh, my. Smith nearly missed hitting a double down the line that would have at least scored one. As that hugged the first baseline, and then head hop just foul the bag. Very close to being a fair ball. Might have gotten the very corner of the first base bag and hopped over, but umpire said it was foul. Of course, Vanderbosch never really acted second again. So the count is 1-1 to Smith. Swung on and popped up into left field. The other one is underneath it and puts it away, and that's going to be out. Now here is Max Morris, the third baseman for the Mudhens. So it's up to Morris to try and get some green in the outfield and get the second Mudhens a run across. They have 6 hits to Dundas' 3, but they only have 1 run to show for it. So it swung on and flipped foul towards the parking lot, and that almost hit a car on the fly. So the first pitch Morris sees, he hits foul. And now Morris has an 0-1 count as Nuger sets. And he fires, and a swing and a miss there by Morris as the slow breaking ball gets Morris to swing and miss. 0-2, 2 outs. Brian Sprout on deck. Morris trying to get a base hit here. Nuger sets, fires, and delivers a ball high and outside. 1-2. The Dundas faithful wanted that one, but that was way outside. So now we have a 1-2 pitch coming up here. Nuger sets. There goes Vanderbosch, and a swing and a ground ball towards the second baseman, Ludwig. He's going to have it. He's going to fire to first, and that's going to be the end of the bottom of the third inning as the Mudhens do get the 1 run on the Joey Warner home run, and at the end of 3 full, it's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens 1. You listen to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
We're down here at Hastings Chrysler Center, and the all-new Grand Cherokee L has arrived. The L, what does that mean? A little bit longer wheelbase, third row seating. There's over 110 safety and security features, including night blind spot monitoring, advanced control, collision warning. The amazing Grand Cherokee L is a must-drive down Hastings Chrysler 2980 Highway 61 South. You can call us to make an appointment for a test drive today at 651-437-5200. And when you get in there, you need to tell them that Eric sent ya.
Fielder's Choice Tap and Table in Northfield are back for dine-in and takeout, and now featuring their ultimate Bloody Mary, which is a meal in itself. This cocktail boasts 2 bacon cheeseburger sliders, a gourmet hot dog, and a full pint beer back. Fielder's Choice Happy Hour goes Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, with drink and appetizer specials, and then there's prime ribs Saturday. Burgers, wood-fired pizzas, good friends, and the brew is always flowing. Fielder's Choice Tap and Table, 2300 Gleason Court in Northfield.
Even though we may not be open right now, Perkins Family Restaurant in Midtown Hastings thanks you for your patronage over the years. We're hoping to be back open very soon, and when we reopen, we'll be there to welcome you with open arms and a great meal. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between, think Perkins Family Restaurant in Midtown Hastings, your home of the Hastings Coaches Show. Stay tuned to KDWA Radio for a reopening date. iNeek Vision is geared towards helping customers fill an eyewear prescription from any eye doctor so you can continue to see your current doctor while getting your prescription eyeglasses from iNeek Vision. At iNeek Vision, we care about your vision and use the most advanced prescription lens technology to make your glasses not only look great, but to have you seeing great too. Stop into iNeek Vision where you are sure to have an iNeek experience.
Okay, top of the fourth inning here in Miesville. As Joey Winters leads on. He had a walk and scored. This one's for ball 2-0. Now, as we had feared, Charlie Rudd is warming up in the Duke's bullpen area. And this one swung on a lit to foul towards the fire station. And that's not good news for the Mudhens, as I don't know how many more innings they're going to allow Nuger to go. And a strike delivered by Dickmeyer. 2-2. Because Charlie Rudd is their best pitcher, and if he comes in soon, you say in the fifth or sixth inning, Miesville's going to have their hands full, and they're going to have to try and get to Nuger here in the next couple of innings before Rudd comes in. Outside 3-2. Now, Rudd did pitch 5 innings on Friday. Swung on and hit into deep right field. Joey Warner's going. He's going to cross the line, and it's going to be into the bullpen area. Or just on the other side of it. So that might have had home run distance had Winters kept that fair. So I don't know how effective Charlie Rudd will be once he comes in, but that's like bringing in. This one swung and hit deep down the right field line. Foul again. It's going to go over the batting cage area. But it's like bringing in Clayton Kershaw or Walker Buehler or somebody from the Dodgers into the late innings in the World Series Game 7. They're going to bring in everybody they can. And strike 3, he got Winters looking. And the ball is dropped by the hammer. He fires down to Ledoux and gets the out. Winters thought he had 4. Umpire said otherwise. So it's just, Mudhens need to find a way to get to Nuger before they bring in that, Clayton Kershaw, Madison Gardner, back in 15 against the Royals. Going to miss there by Ludwig. 0-1. Blake Snell or something like that. Swung on a ground towards the third baseman, Morris. He fields it on a hop. Fires the first strong throw, and that's going to be out number 2. I was going to say out number 3, but that's only out number 2. Now here is John Bishop, the right fielder for the Dukes. Bishop had that big double in the top of the second inning that drove in 2 runs for the Dukes. Dickmeyer now. Mets fires a swing and a fly ball. Center field. This Smith coming in. He puts it away. And that's out number 3 as the Dukes go down 1-2-3 for the second consecutive inning in a row. And at the end of 3.5, it's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens 1. Listen to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here at AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
So, when was the last time you actually talked to your insurance agent? As an independent agency, Schomer Insurance makes sure you have the right insurance protection. After all, they represent over 20 highly rated companies. For Brian and Mary Schomer, it's all about relationships. Stop by or give them a call today at 651-39 699 to find out why they say we are your true blue and gold insurance agency. You can find Schomer Insurance at 3500 Cannon Street, Suite 200 here in Hastings.
America's favorite pastime is going to the Northfield Dairy Queen after a ball game. Northfield Dairy Queen is teaming up in supporting the Dundas Dukes baseball team. Stop in after the game at the DQ on North Highway 3 to enjoy a delicious Reese's Outrageous Blizzard or the all-time kids' favorite, Cotton Candy Blizzard. Don't feel like a blizzard? Well, you can't go wrong with their hazelnut chip shake that goes great with a zesty barbecue or juicy Polish dog, hitting the ball out of the park. Come on in to Northfield DQ. Go Dukes!
Tune into Hastings Community TV, serving the community for over 35 years for all things Hastings. Check out hastingstv.org for schedules, video.
Okay, welcome back to Jack Rohr Field here in Miesville. Matt Liefeld with you here this evening as Sprout hits a line shot right at the first base, shortstop Paul Hinton. He catches it on a one hop at the chest and throws out Sprout at first base. Sprout number one here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That was a hard shot there by Sprout. Now here is number 6, Ben Vujovic. Well, looks like the Twins, they took a lead on the White Sox. This one's down low and in the dirt. A Williams Astudillo 2-run home run has the Twins up by a run over the Chicago White Sox. Vujovic takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Nuger and a bunt attempt, and it's going to be up the first baseline. Jones has it, fires the first, and it's high, and Vujovic beats it out. And Tyler Jones' throw was high, not in time to get Vujovic. So a bunt single. Now here comes Max Gam. Looks like he went golfing for the home run, did Astudillo. As the lefty Nuger sets, looks at first. And another bunt attempt up the first baseline. This one's foul. It was in the air, but safely landed in foul territory, and he's going to get another chance, does Gam. Mudhens have had 2 bunts now, playing a little small ball here, trying to push the envelope against the Dukes. They're going to fire back to first, and Nuger's going to lob it over. So it looks like Rudd was just kind of tossing, warming up a little, as he now has sat down since. This one's down low and away. 1-1. As Nuger now nods in agreement. Has what he wants. And this one's down low in the dirt. There goes Vujovic down to second. The throw is not in time as Vujovic slides in safely on the wild pitch by Nuger. Now, the only team to advance the state tournament out of this weekend series was the Rochester Royals. They defeated the Hampton Cardinals 2-0. And so they swept the series, and they advanced the state tournament. Otherwise, Elko won on Friday just like me, so they lost a wild one to Newmarket on Sunday. 11-10. This one's in the dirt. Bunt attempt, but taken back. 3-1 now. And so on Sunday, the Elko Express, they went to the Fishbowl, and they lost 11-10. And so Newmarket forced that decisive Game 3, just like Dundas did. And this time, a bunt attempt shown, but taken back, and a strike delivered by Nuger. So 3-2, 1 out. Runner at second base in Vujovic. Nuger comes set. He fires, and a swing and a grinder into right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Sprout's going to hold up Vujovic at third. Vujovic kind of got a late start on it, as he wasn't sure if Ludwig was going to be able to grab that, but Gam hit it so hard that it one-hopped the infield and scooted into right field past Ludwig. Now here is Joey Warner. Last time he was up, he put it over the fence. He does that again. That'll give the Miesville Mudhens a 1-run lead. But more importantly, Joey Warner's just looking for a base hit to get the second run in, or a fly ball that's going to score Vujovic from third. This one's down low and outside. Right man up at the plate here for the Mudhens. Joey looks locked in. First game of the series for Joey. This one is flipped back to the first baseman. Vujovic at third. Gam at first. Let's see if Gam goes in motion here. There goes Gam. And he's going to take it. They're going to fire down to third. And Gam's going to take second on a stolen base. There was a throw down to third. But now there's two runners in scoring position for Warner, who has taken a ball and a strike. Warner now can tie the game here. Nuger sets, fires, and a swing, a fly ball into deep right center field. The center fielder's going back, and Jones, he has it. It's going to score a run, and Vujovic comes in to score. Gam heads to third on a deep fly ball to right center field. It's now 3-2 Dundas. So a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Warner. He is out number 2, but Vanderbosch can tie here with a base hit. Vandy has singled and reached on a fielder's choice. So he's 1 for 2. Nuger sets, fires, and delivers a ball outside. Mudhens have 8 hits, but only 2 runs. Nuger now looks in. Has what he wants. Ooh, Vanderbosch hits a liner foul on the first baseline. He hit that one hard, squared it up, but just pulled it. Down the first baseline. Vandy now 1-1. And he takes a curveball high for ball 2. Austin Ledoux on deck for the Mudhens. He has struck out twice against the lefty Nuger. Ooh, and a strike. And, not enough for Gam to come in and score, as the ball did get away from the catcher in Jones, but a strike was called. So 1-2. Or rather, 2-2. Vanderbosch trying to tie this game up with a single. Gam looking for anything to score here, a wild pitch, anything. This one's way out the outside corner in the right-handed batter's box, and nice stop there by the catcher Tyler Jones. He did a very nice job of blocking that, keeping Gam at third, and the count now is 3-2. As Nuger looking to get out of the inning, but Vanderbosch trying to tie this game up. Nuger sets, fires, and delivers in a swing and a fly ball into deep right field. This one is going to be caught by the right fielder Bishop, as he was going back, and he finally made the catch. He's like 6'5", and that helped him a ton to catch that fly ball from Vanderbosch. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 4th inning, as the Mudhens do get 1 run on 2 hits and a sacrifice fly from Joey Warner. So at the end of 4 full, it's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens 2. You listen to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here at AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Tune into Hastings Community TV, serving the community for over 35 years for all things Hastings. Check out hastingstv.org for schedules, videos, and more information like Hastings City Council and school board meetings. Like them on Facebook to access news, fun videos, and more. Remember, Hastings Community TV is only on cable TV. So to get local, you need to get cable, and it's affordable. Call 866-540-6296 today.
At Papa Murphy's in Hastings, it all starts fresh. They grate 40-pound blocks of 100% whole milk mozzarella, hand-slice whole veggies, and butcher quality meat daily. Slice up some of their delicious scratch-made pizzas like the herb chicken Mediterranean, Angus steak and roasted garlic, Papa's all meat, and many more. Papa Murphy's is dedicated to bringing families together with only the freshest, highest quality pizza around. Stop into Papa Murphy's located at the shopping center in Hastings and taste love at 425.
I'm down at Hastings Chrysler Center, and it is amazing how much inventory they have, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, the lot was empty, but now it's
full.
With deals that you can't believe. You can get a brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee for only $389 a month. Can you believe that?
I cannot believe that.
You've probably always wanted that Jeep Grand Cherokee, haven't you?
Always.
Let's send you home in one today. So come on in to 2980 Highway 61 South or call us at 651-4200. And when you get in there, tell them that
sent ya.
Okay, welcome back. As Paul Hinton leads off for the Dukes. Mudhens trail 3-2 in the top of the fifth inning as this one swung on and flipped into center field, and a lazy fly ball there for Smith to catch for out number one. Much better so far here this evening for the Mudhens versus Sunday. Now here is Hayden Lanou, the DH. This is anybody's ball game so far. Miesville has had some momentum here the last couple of innings. This one swung on and line fouled on the third baseline over the fencing and rolling towards the fire station. 50 cents for anybody returning that baseball. Get some candy out of it. And this is a ball just off the outside corner. Lanou and then Carson Jones, and a ball high. 2-1. Like I said, Dick Meyer does not waste much time on the mound. He gets the ball back, he sets, he fires. And this one's outside for ball 3. So, Dick Meyer's got to find a way to throw a strike here. And a swing and a ground ball towards the second baseman. Sprout gets on a knee, smothers it, and fires the first base, gets the out for out number 2. This guy reminds me of Mark Burley of the Chicago White Sox. When Mark Burley played in the major leagues, he probably retired, somewhere around 2010, 2011. But Mark Burley was that lefty for the Chicago White Sox that was just like Dick Meyer. He'd get the baseball, and it was just instant firing the baseball to home plate. As this one swung on and grounded towards the third base, shortstop, and Gammy bobbles it, fires the first way offline, and it's going to get into the, well, it almost got into the Duke dugout, but the fence saved it. Sprout was going trying to retrieve it as well. And I'm not sure if Morris maybe got in the way of Gam's vision as he tried cutting it off, but then he let it go by him, and then when Gam tried fielding it, he bobbled it. And a throwing error. So an E6 on Gam as the throw was wild. Although he might have beaten it out if he was on target. I'm not sure. But here is Nate Van Rokel. He swings and misses. He wanted the first pitch from Dick Meyer, and he came up empty. Swung it out of his shoes on that one. I mean, they know he's going to be around the plate. And they swing a foul ball straight back. And so it's just a matter of squaring one up against Dick Meyer if you're the Dukes. But Dick Meyer is very effective at what he does. 0-2 to Van Rokel. And he steps off the mound and chases back the runner in Jones. Didn't throw, just simply stepped off the mound. Dickmeyer now sets, fires, and a ball off the outside corner. Dickmeyer's been throwing really well here for the Mudhens tonight. As he comes set, fires and delivers a ball that's low and gets away from the catcher, the Hammis. And the runner goes down to the second baseman, Jones. Wild pitch by Dickmeyer. And the count now is 2-2 with the runner in scoring position. Van Rokel waits the pitch from Dickmeyer. 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Dickmeyer does what he wants from the hammer. Gets, fires, and delivers a ball high and inside. 3-2. Tyler Jones on deck. Dickmeyer trying to end it here. And get the Mudhens back up to bat. Dickmeyer set, fires, and delivers a swing and a pop-up on the infield. And it looks like finally Ledoux takes it as Dickmeyer vacated the mound, and then Gam came rushing in, but then it was finally Ledoux in front of the mound to take charge and catch the pop-up. And that's going to be the end of the top of the fifth inning as the Dukes get one runner on, but two not scoring. So at the end of 4.5, it's the Dundas Dukes 3, the Miesville Mudhens 2. You listen to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
The history of Miesville baseball spans over several decades. When they first started in the early 20s, they began playing in surrounding farmers' pastures before the field was first built in 1961. The Jack Burr Field is located just minutes south of Hastings and is regarded as one of the best baseball parks in all of Minnesota. Listen to the six-time state champions Miesville Mudhens on KDWA AM 1460 and FM 97.7.
Quality One Woodwork in Hastings wishes our team the best of luck in the game. Quality play all the way.
Even though we may not be open right now, Perkins Family Restaurant in Midtown Hastings thanks you for your patronage over the years. We're hoping to be back open very soon, and when we reopen, we'll be there to welcome you with open arms and a great meal. For breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between, think Perkins Family Restaurant in Midtown Hastings, your home of the Hastings Coaches Show. Stay tuned to KDWA Radio for a reopening date.
You can't get the new car that you want right now. Nobody has one. But what we do have for you is new used vehicles at Hastings Automotive. We've got a great selection of really gently used vehicles, 2019, 2020s. Plus, we have gold certified. If you're looking for a pre-owned vehicle, want to save money, right now we've got gold certified at Hastings Automotive. That gives you...
Okay, welcome back to the bottom of the fifth inning as Austin Ledoux leads off for the Mudhens. He takes a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. And yeah, let me know if I do sound like. And so anyways, trying to make sure that for you video folks, that the sound of my voice is not overbearing, if you will, on the video broadcast. I know you folks on the radio can hear me. As Ledoux now has a 3-0 count, and he takes a strike finally from Nuger. Ledoux has struck out twice against Nuger, both times on that breaking ball. He swings and flips one foul towards the parking lot area. Makes the count 3-2. As Ledoux trying to find a way to solve Nuger here. And he swings and flips on foul again, and he went after, hits the top of the Dukes dugout. As he's trying to find a way to solve Nuger. He swung at that breaking ball again. This time he hit it. But he's been having issues with trying to get it up. Nuger now sets, fires, and delivers a swinging strike that goes foul towards the parking lot. And the count remains at 3-2. The Hammer on deck. Hammer, I mean. This one swung on and popped up, and let's see, is it going to get out of, and it's going to be dropped by Van Rokel. Oh, boy. Van Rokel came near the Duke's dugout, and he stopped, and then he lost his concentration, and he hit off his glove. Boy, I wish I could give him an error on the play, but you can't assume the out, especially in foul territory. So it's a mental error by Van Rokel. This time it swung on, hit down the right field line. This one's going to be fair. Ledoux's rounding first base. He's going to head towards second, and he's going to be in with a standing double to lead off the bottom of the fifth inning as he finally gets a base hit off of Nuger. And a double to put himself in scoring position. I mean, everything off the lefty Nuger from Ledoux he's been late on. I mean, he was able to push one down that right field line and keep it fair. And now the Hammer has a chance to tie the ball game here with a base hit. Mudhens been chipping away at that 3-0 lead from the Dukes in the top of the second inning, as they have scored 2 runs in consecutive innings, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and the Hammer takes a ball down low and in the dirt. 1-0, Jake Smith on deck. Mudhens trying to tie this game up. They have out-hit the Dukes 9-4. Dickmeyer has been effective in his return to the mound. Looks like the Hammer's looking to bunt. And he does. It's up the third baseline foul. And he's pointing at where the ball hit the batter's box, it looked like. Jake Smith on deck, and then Max Morris for the Mudhens. 3 chances to tie this game up. Reminder, the Hastings Hawks play on Saturday at 1 o'clock against the Stewartville Racing Sharks. If they win, then they'll play the winner of the Cannon Falls Bears and the Rochester Roadrunners, as the Hammer showing bunt again, takes it back and swings it. It's a liner down the left field line. It's going to go foul towards the fire station. Hits the back door by the fire hall. As he pulled back the bunt and lined one foul. And then, at 7 p.m., that's when the Hawks will take on the winner of that game, the Cannon Falls Bears and the Roadrunners, for a chance to go to the Class C state tournament. This one's inside. It hits the Hammer. And we're going to have runners at first and second now. Nobody out, and Jake Smith up to bat. Mudhens in business now as they are looking to take the lead here. Going to make some hay now and try and get the lead here from the Dukes. They got the hay on the field, on the base paths. All Smith has to do is bail it in and get a base hit here. And he's going to show bunt, and he takes a ball down low and away, and the Hammer has to scamper back as he had a pretty healthy lead down that between first and second, and When Smith pulled back the bunt, he realized that he was not heading to second, so he had to slam on the brakes and scamper back to first before the catcher Jones tried throwing him down to first. There could be bunt attempt again, takes it back and takes it inside for a ball. So again, the Mudhens showing some small ball here with the bunt attempts. Trying to put the pressure on the Dukes. This one's way outside, and it gets away from the catcher Jones, but not enough for Ledoux or the Hammer to move down to base paths. It's 3-0. As Smith now shows bunt, takes ball. Oh, a strike. Smith thought he had ball 4. As now, the count is 3-1. Smith shows bunt again, takes below ball 4. And the bases are full of Mudhens as 2 consecutive walks. And the Mudhens are really in business now. So now here is Max Morris. And they're going to have a meeting on the mound, as it looks like they got a lefty warming up in the bullpen. Couple of lefties. Rudd's going to go out and talk to his lefty. And you know what? We might not even see Rudd at all. He doesn't even look like... I mean, he's going to go out there and talk to everybody, but... I mean... You'd think he'd be the one warming up and trying to come in and save this game for the Dukes, but we'll see what happens. They're talking on the mound right now, and the umpire's now out there trying to maybe break it up a little. So they're going to leave Nuger in. But the Dukes might be in some trouble here as there's bases loaded and nobody out. As Max Morris steps to the plate with nobody out here and the base is full of Mudhens. Brian Sprout on deck. This one's inside for a strike, a breaking ball. As Nuger sets, fires, delivers a ball low and in the dirt. 1-1. As now, Nuger sets, fires, and delivers a ball low and outside. 2-1. Big spot here for the Mudhens. They can take a lead here on the Dukes. As Morris has a 2-1 count. Nuger and the Dukes are in some big trouble here. They're in a huge pickle. This one swung on, and it's going to be just enough to fall into left field for a base hit. And that's going to score a run, as that one was off the end of the bat, but just enough to get by the shortstop Hinton. And the Mudhens have tied the game against the Dukes now at 3 apiece. Everybody moves up a base. Hammis heads to third. Morris heads to first on a single and RBI. Now here is Brian Sprout with a chance to give the Mudhens the lead. Sprout still has some power. He gets the right pitch. He can hit a grand slam. Boy, won't that be fun. As he takes a strike from Nuger at the knees. And so now, a swing and a fly ball into right field. That's going to get over Ludwig's glove, and they're going to send the runner in Smith. He's coming hard into home. It's cut off by the first baseman, Bishop. And, oh my, the Mudhens have taken a 5-3 lead as Brian Sprout comes through with a nobody out, bases loaded, 2 RBI single. Morris heads to second. Sprout heads to first on a single and 2 RBIs, and the Mudhens now lead 5-3. And Nuger is in some trouble, and let's see what the Mudhens do here as Vanderbosch is going to talk to Nuger, or excuse me, talk to his lefty Vujovic. It's now 5-3 Miesville. And let's see what Vujovic is asked to do here. He shows bunt, and he does. It's a beauty. Let's see what Nuger do. He's going to have trouble. He's a fire high, and it's going to be bases loaded again. As the throw from Nuger was way off target, it pulled the foot of the first baseman in Bishop off the bag. Or excuse me, not Bishop, Van Rokel. I don't know why I said Bishop the first time. It was Van Rokel that cut it off. Bishop's out and right. So Vujovic now reaches on an error. I mean, he bobbled it once and then threw wild, so that's got to be an E1. I know the scoreboard guys giving him a hit, but I think that was not going to happen. And now here comes the pitching change as the lefty is coming in, and we'll get this number. I think it's Justin King, number 25. And so we're going to take a break with a pitching change. As the Mudhens, they have played 3 runs here with nobody out. Bases are still full of Mudhens. As you're listening to Miesville Mudhens baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Warner Implement in Vermilion is your local New Holland dealer and service center for agricultural and light construction equipment. Check out our new or used inventory and the New Holland Super Boom skid loaders. If you need parts or service, give us a call today at 651-437-4435 or visit our website at warnerimplement.com.
Valley View Farms is the area's best choice for locally sourced delicious milk. We invite you to taste the difference. Valley View Farms is proud of its fresh, pure taste from farm to bottle. Plainview Milk Products Cooperative is honored to continue this tradition. Look for our line of Valley View Farms dairy products at your Twin Cities retailer or locally at the Hastings Dairy Store on Vermilion Street in Hastings. And don't forget to grab yourself one of our famous shakes.
Who can't use that extra vehicle around that's affordable? And right now at Hastings Automotive, we've got an 05 Malibu for only $1,600. AC blows cold. Come and drive it away today and save big and get that extra car in the family. You need 4-wheel drive? How about an 04 Expedition? AC blows cold, and that's a 4-wheel drive vehicle. It's only $3,700. Need 4-wheel drive on a truck? We've got an 05 Ram. It's only got 123,000 miles on it. You can buy it today for $8,000, and it's 4-wheel drive. Look for these unclaimed autos at Hastings Automotive, located Highway 61 South, and give us a call, savings hotline 651-437-4030, and you can tell them Bruce sent you.
For 15 years, North American Banking Company.
Okay, welcome back. As Max Gamp steps in with the bases loaded, full of Mudhens still, and nobody out, and Justin King has stepped in. And a strike is called, and Gamp can't believe it. And neither can the Mudhen faithful here as they have... You can hear the large groans and everything else. As King steps in, Nuger went 5+. Or excuse me, 4+. 4+ innings. He's responsible for all 3 Mudhens on the base paths. Mudhens looking to take control of this game here and takes a ball low. Duke's starting to fall apart here at the seams. Wheels are starting to fall off the wagon, if you will. Miss there by Gam. He was trying to send that one to the Beard's Tube side. 2-2 now. As King Sets. He fires, and this one's down low and in the dirt, 3-2. And it could be Dundas. We'll see what they're going to do. They have some guys down the bullpen area, but they're trying to weigh their options now, too. And a swing and a foul tip that goes off the glove of the catcher and in towards the backstop area. Miesville really trying to blow it open here. Have a great chance to do so. And a swing and a fly ball. It's going to go foul towards the parking lot. Yeah, I don't know if they hit a car in the fly or not. But anyways, it's still 3-2, nobody out. Gam trying to keep the inning going here. And he takes strike 3 in the outside corner, and Gam knew it. Gam heads back to the dugout as the first out of the inning on a strikeout. Okay, now here comes number 98, Joey Warner. Warner, he has driven in 2 runs for Mudhens, one on a home run and the other on a sacrifice fly. He can do it, score a run here again if he can hit a deep fly ball. King sets, fires, and a curveball outside. Way outside, 1-0. Joey Warner, a very patient hitter. He waits to swing at the best pitch he can get. He's very selective of what he swings at. This one's down low and away outside, 2-0. Austin Ledoux on deck. He started this 3-run inning for the Mudhens. King throws harder than did the lefty in Nuger, and he takes ball 3 down low and away. We'll see if Warner takes a pitch for ball 4. He's probably going to make King throw a strike to him. As King now comes set. Warner takes ball 4, high and inside. That's going to walk in a run, and a bases loaded walk and an RBI for Warner. Now has the Mudhens up 6-3, and they are trying to really blow this open here as Vanderbosch comes up with bases loaded and a chance to really do some damage here against the Dukes. They have scored 4 runs this inning. Looking for more only with 1 out. King sets, fires, and takes a ball outside, 1-0. It's kind of reminiscent of what happened on Friday night where the Mudhens were stifled by Rudd for 5 innings, and then King came in, and, well, Miesville said the heck with it. We're going to start hitting, and that's what they have happened to do here, as this one is down low for a strike. Finally, Miesville had enough of Nuger and started hitting Nuger, and now in comes King, and he's going to do the same thing. Vanderbosch trying to find a base hit. This one's way outside for ball 2. (6-3) Miesville now. Mudhens have 10 hits. Dukes have a couple of errors. This one's down low and in for ball 3, 3-1, as King has struggled to throw strikes since coming in. He did get Max Gam on a strikeout looking, but has struggled to throw strikes to Warner and Vanderbosch. This one swung on and popped up on the infield, and it's finally going to go foul, and it hits the top of the press box area here. And it rolls down towards Highway 61. Miesville trying to punch their ticket to state, as is Dundas, as this is a decisive Game 3. Vanderbosch sets, fires, and this one swung on and popped up on the infield. Paul Hinton is underneath it, and he puts it away, and Vanderbosch pops out for out number 2. And now I have to go to my extra set of scorebook here and start a new column as the Mudhens have batted around here as Ledoux is the 10th man to bat here in the inning. He started the inning with a leadoff double. And then the Mudhens finally chased Nuger. And a swing and a miss by Ledoux. He was trying to hit that one into the corn and towards Hastings. As King sets, fires, and this one's down low and in the dirt. 1-1. Ledoux can really blow it open here for the Mudhens. He's got the power to clear the fence. King sets, fires, and a swing and a foul ball straight back. 1-2. Nate Hammis on deck, the hammer. Ledoux finally solved Nuger getting that double. Let's see if he can put King in the outfield as this one's down low and in the dirt. Didn't hit him. Ledoux had to dance out of the way of that one. If he had stayed put, it probably would have hit him in the foot somewhere. Count now, 2-2, 2 outs. Should it reach 3-2, all the runners will get a head start. This one swung on and caught, lined out to the third baseman winners. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 5th inning as the Mudhens do score 4 runs on 3 hits and 3 walks. And so at the end of 5 full, it's the Miesville Mudhens 6, the Dundas Dukes 3. You're listening to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
For 15 years, North American Banking Company has been dedicated to the belief that banking is about people helping people. Locally owned and operated, we tailor our banking services specifically to meet your needs. We can do anything a big bank can do. That includes mobile, online banking, and catering to personal or business interests. The only difference is that we know our customers by name, and when you call, we'll answer. North American Banking Company. Great service, real time, by real people. Member FDIC. Bath Fitter is North America's leading acrylic bathroom company. Bath Fitter offers top-quality, customized bathroom renovation products and services with a lifetime warranty. Why spend tons of money, not to mention grueling hours on bathroom remodeling? Bath Fitter offers a bathroom remodeling solution that lasts a lifetime. Done in just one day. Call today at 651-925-8636 for a free consultation with an experienced staff member, or go to their website, bathfitter.com.
King's Place in downtown Miesville is the place to go when you want to have a great burger. That's King's Place. Family owned, King's Place offers over 100 different burgers, all hand patted, using only fresh ground beef and available as quarter pounders or half pounders. If you can't decide which one sounds best, just spin their wheel and let it. Located on Highway 61, just 10 minutes south of Hastings, King's Place is open Tuesday through Sunday. That's King's Place.
The EPA has banned the use of R22 Freon in new AC units in 2010. As a result, if you have an AC unit 2010 or before, you'll be faced with hard-to-find Freon and crazy high prices. At Comfort by Design, we're here to help. We are not only starting AC maintenance services early this year, but we also lowered our prices. We want to make sure you are taken care of before temperatures and prices rise. So give us a call at 1-800-370-6545 or go to comfortbydesign.net to schedule your appointment today.
Joe Meyer, sponsor of the Miesville Mudhens. Joe Meyer Seeds has been serving the area with quality seeds for over 30 years. For corn, alfalfa, and soybean seeds from Northrop, King, and DeKalb, call Joe Meyer Seeds at 651-437-1746. Joe Myers is an experienced and knowledgeable seed advisor ready to serve you and now offering seed treatment. Located at 11502 240th Street East in Hampton, Joe Meyer Seeds proudly supports the Miesville Mudhens.
Okay, welcome back to Jack Rohr Field here in Miesville as number 3, Tyler Jones, steps in for the Dukes as they gave up 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th, And the Mudhens took their first lead of the game, and hopefully the only time the Mudhens do need to take a lead, as they're going to hopefully hold on to this here and finish off the Dukes and claim that state spot that is up for grabs here this evening, as they now lead 6-3 as they plated 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And they swing a pop-up that's going to go foul towards the parking lot. The Miesville Mudhens have scored 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 4 in the bottom of the 5th. Dukes, their only runs came in the top of the 2nd inning on the 2-run double, as this one swung on the ground towards the third baseman, Morris. Fields it on a hop, fires the first. Nice strong third throw there by Morris. And Tyler Jones is the first out of the inning. Dick Meyer back to form here this evening. And the Mudhens now are in firm control of this right now. I mean, it's still a lot of baseball to be played here, but nonetheless, Miesville has finally taken control at 6-3, and they have one out here in the top of the 6th inning with Drew Satherm up the plate for the Dukes. The Dukes are still a very dangerous team, as we found out on Sunday afternoon. That's why we are here in Miesville. As Dick Marnell sets, fires, and a swing and a foul that goes towards the backside area. Remember, folks, make sure you check out King's Place, Waiterholtz. Great food options here in Miesville. Of course, King's has been known for their burgers. Of course, I was just there a few weeks ago. This one swung on and hit into deep right field. Warner's going back. He's going back. He's at the wall, and he's on the warning track. Makes the catch on the deep fly ball by Drew Satherm. Nice to have Joey Warner back out in right field this evening, as he is one of the speediest outfielders the Mudhens have, and to have him out in right field, and that's great to see him out there making those catches and hitting home runs, as they're going to take out Dickmeyer here, and he's going to go 5 2/3 innings, and they're going to bring in Thomas Sjogren, the lefty. So the Mudhens are going to have a pitching change. They lead 6-3 with nobody out, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. We'll take a break as the Miesville Mudhens have a pitching change. You listen to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Valley Chevrolet wants to thank everyone for their support during these uncertain times. And they remind you that you can still bring your car into their service department and let the experts make sure your car is in safe working condition. And if it's time to get a new vehicle, the staff at Valley Chevrolet can help with that too. Valley Chevrolet, located on Highway 316. Discover the Valley difference at Valley Chevrolet on Highway 316.
America's favorite pastime is going to the Northfield Dairy Queen after a ball game. Northfield Dairy Queen is teaming up in supporting the Dundas Dukes baseball team. Stop in after the game at the DQ on North Highway 3 to enjoy a delicious Reese's Outrageous Blizzard or the all-time kids' favorite, Cotton Candy Blizzard. Don't feel like a blizzard? Well, you can't go wrong with their hazelnut chip shake that goes great with a zesty barbecue or juicy Polish dog, hitting the ball out of the park. Come on in to Northfield DQ. Go Dukes!
For over 55 years, DCA Title has been your local provider for all your abstracting, closing, and title insurance needs. If you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, tell your realtor or lender that you want DCA Title. You have the right to choose. Just call 651-437-5600. That's 651-437-5600. Or online at dcatitle.com.
Einig Vision is geared towards helping customers fill an eyewear prescription from any eye.
Okay, welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. Mudhens have a pitching change as Thomas Sjogren came in after Dickmeyer departs with 5 2/3 innings pitched. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. The lefty Joey Winters at the plate. Part of the reason why Dickmeyer was taken out. And he delivers it looked like a fastball of some sort. I mean, might have been it looked weird when it came out of his hand. Sjogren now sets, fires, and a swing and a miss there by Winters. 1-2, 2 outs now. Sjogren trying to get the Mudhens back up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Sjogren now sets. He fires and a swing, a chopper up the first baseline, foul. Well, Twins still lead the White Sox 4-3. Oh, they beat the White Sox. Wow. Okay. Well, finally the real Minnesota Twins have shown up and defeated the White Sox. Ooh, my, that looked to be strike 3. That was right off the outside corner. My goodness, I don't think Sjogren could have hit that any better. As Winters takes a ball off the outside corner, barely. 2-2. Ooh, this one nearly hits Winters in the face. Oh, my goodness. It was high and inside by Sjogren. And Winters had to lean back, nearly hit him in the nose. Counters reached 3-2. And they swing and a grounder towards the second baseman, Sprout. He has it, fires the first, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 6th inning. As the Mudhens do get 3 outs on 3 consecutive batters, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 6th inning as the Dukes go down 1-2-3. So at the end of 5.5, it's the Miesville Mudhens 6, the Dundas Dukes 3. That's the Miesville Mudhens baseball. Right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Einique Vision is geared towards helping customers fill an eyewear prescription from any eye doctor so you can continue to see your current doctor while getting your prescription eyeglasses from Einique Vision. At Einique Vision, we care about your vision and use the most advanced prescription lens technology to make your glasses not only look great, but to have you seeing great too. Stop into Einique Vision where you are sure to have an Einique experience.
The Y in Hastings is open. Capacity is limited to ensure safety guidelines and proper social distancing. To see current capacity levels, go to ymcanorth.org or call 651-480-8887. We want to thank everyone for sticking with us through these difficult times and are excited to see you all again.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
Dakota Electric Association is your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Midstate Plumbing, Heating, and Service in Hastings for all your services and needs. Whether it is residential, commercial, they are experienced in full-service plumbing and heating, air conditioning, and they even have a great...
Okay, here, bottom of the 6th inning, as the Hammer steps in for the Mudhens. He leads off against King, and he swings and it's a chopper up the third baseline foul. Matt Vanderbos sticks his hand out and stops the baseball slow enough that he wanted to try and catch it. King sets, fires, and delivers a ball low. I believe the Hammer homered off of King on Friday. Let me see here. Let me check my book. Yeah, he did. He homered off of King. And this one swung on a hit into center field. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder Jones for a base hit. And the Hammer has his hit against King again. Not a home run, just a little single. But nonetheless, the Mudhens will take it. As now here in the bottom of the 6th and 7th innings, it's all about trying to get as many runs as they can here. As the Dukes are in some trouble. And a bunt that goes foul hits the top of the grandstand overhang. Mudhens hold on. They will advance to state in 2 weeks in Waconia, Chaska, or Hamburg. And they will be the number 1 seed out of Section 1B. This one's thrown back. Smith now. He has walked and scored and singled. As he pushed this one up in the air, and it's going to be caught by the catcher. As Winter slides in front of the catcher, but he makes the catch. So not a good there by Smith as he popped it up to the catcher. Foul territory. Now here is Max Morris. Well, so like I said, the Twins get a win over the White Sox, 4-3. Griffin Jacks gets a win. He had 6 innings, struck out 10 White Sox. Nice performance there by Griffin Jacks. As Morris takes a strike. A righty throwing now in the Dukes bullpen. Oh and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Mudhens lead 6-3. And a big swing and miss there by Morris. Matt Liefeld with you here this evening as Ashley Bowes is on the video. And Alec Hamilton is here in the press box again. Tuning in here. Writing. Tweeting things. This one's inside. There goes the hammer down to second. He's going to be out. As I think he overslid the bag. Is that what he said? Yep. I think they said that hammer, he would have been safe, I think, had he stayed on the bag. But he overslid, and the tag was kept on by the shortstop Hinton. And the hammer is thrown out, trying to steal second. As Morris now swings and chops it up the third baseline, and the pitcher has it. He's going to fire to first as King. Oh, my! What a play there by King. Wow. King stepped off the mound, grabbed the baseball, and spun and fired to first to get the out. That's one of those plays, folks, we got to tip the cap to the opposing pitcher. My goodness. What a play there by King as he threw a strike to the first baseman, Van Rokel. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 6th inning as the Mudhens go down 1-2-3, and so at the end of 6 full. It's the Miesville Mudhens 6, the Dundas Dukes 3. You listen to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Midstate Plumbing, Heating, and Service in Hastings for all your services and needs. Whether it is residential, commercial, they are experienced in full-service plumbing and heating, air conditioning, and they even have a great reputation for getting the job done on time. If you're looking to remodel or need a repair, upgrading your furnace, or need a new softener, they can get you covered, and call Midstate Plumbing and Heating at 651-438-1195 for all your plumbing and heating needs. Thank you.
Firehouse Liquor in Dundas, locally owned with great prices on the largest selection of wine and spirits in the area, including the Midwest variety of craft brews and ciders with new items added regularly, as well as plenty of ice-cold beer on hand. Swing on by, they're easy to find at 607 North Stafford Road, just off Highway 3 in Dundas. Firehouse Liquors also provides curbside pickup. Simply call in your order at 507-645-5717 and they'll have it ready to go. Firehouse Liquors in Dundas. Eating out is more than just eating. It's a social experience that uses all your senses. Get the fullest experience at Fireside Social House in Hastings. Fireside Social House elicits a feeling of rustic comfort where you're always greeted by friends. The aroma will make your taste buds water, and any menu item from Juicy Lucy to Shrimp Scampi will leave your palate blissfully overjoyed. Enjoy eating out at the fullest at the Fireside Social House in historic downtown Hastings. Coburn's offers fresh fruits, friendly service, convenient shopping, weekly specials, and more. When you're in a hurry, save time and money at Coburn's by shopping Coburn's online. Just go online, your pickup time, fill your cart, and check out. Coburn's handles the rest. It's that simple. Save your money and time at Coburn's, located at 225 33rd Street West in Hastings.
Okay, welcome back. As Mike Ludwig steps in for the Dukes. Thomas Sjogren on the mound now for the Mudhens. He came in with 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning to finish off that top of the inning and to get the Mudhens out of it. And now he's on for his first full inning of work. Ludwig, then Bishop, and Paul Hinton are the scheduled batters. And a swing and a ground ball fouled on the third baseline. Even though the Dukes are below 500 on the year, they are still a very dangerous team. And one that the Miesville Mudhens are going to have to try and make sure their pitching does the job here. And a swing and a ground ball towards the shortstop, Gammy has it, fires the first, and gets the out. That's out number one. Now here is John Bishop. And a half swing, and the ball, did he go? Oh, yeah, he went, the first base umpire said he did, and Bishop's looking down at first base, and he's arguing with the umpire. And he's saying he didn't go, and he's not happy. As now, Sjogren, Futz fires, delivers a ball low. 1-1. And this one's a ball off the outside corner. And a swing to miss by Bishop. 2-2. And Sugar now sets, fires, and a swing and a pop-up on the infield. And it looks like Morris is underneath it. He puts it away, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And a pop-up to the third baseman, Morris. Now here is number 28, Paul Hinton. As now, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Sjogren trying to work a clean 1-2-3 inning, get the Mudhens back up to bat. As the Mudhens will be looking for some more insurance runs. And a strike delivered on the outside corner. Sjogren sets, fires, and a fly ball head on to left field. The lefty fielder, Vujovic, is underneath it, and he catches it in fair territory. And that's going to be the end of the top of the 7th inning as the Dukes go down 1-2-3, and so at the end of 6.5 is the Miesville Mudhens 6, the Dundas Dukes 3. You're listening to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
This is Mark Truex Jr. I love One Stop Shop. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place. Car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
Protection Connection Incorporated, doing business as Insure in Hastings at 1112 Highway 55.
Just because you can't dine in at Carboni's in Hastings doesn't mean you can't indulge in a delicious meal. Enjoy pizza, burgers, and fries, hot hoagies, wings, specialties, and don't forget to stock up on their pre-baked pizzas. Let Carboni's do dinner tonight. Takeout or delivery. Visit their website, carbonispizzeria.com, to view their full menu. They're located conveniently on North Frontage Road in Hastings, or give them a call today at 651-438-8787.
Duff's Meats 2 at 1223 Vermilion Street is ready to serve you with Hastings' largest selection of quality meat that is 99% antibiotic and GMO free. You can count on a wide variety of tasty jerkies and beef sticks in addition to the expert meal planning assistance you can expect at Duff's 2. You can always find the special cut that is perfect for your table. Call them at 651-437-9500. Duff's Meats 2, always bringing quality to you.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Brian Sprout steps in for the Mudhens. He swings and misses on King. Now, King on Friday, actually this looks to be a different guy. I don't think this is King. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a look at his jersey. It still is King. Okay. He just looked a little different to me for a second. As this one's high and outside, 1-1. So King is still out there, but King on Friday, he did not have a good outing against the Mudhens. He was lit up like a Christmas tree. And the Mudhens have not quite done the same to him here tonight. They did get to Nuger, and then King came in and gave up a couple of, hits or whatever to give the Mudhens a lead. But other than that, he's been pretty good for the last couple innings. This one's down low and in the dirt. 2-1 to Sprout with Vujovic on deck. He swings and hits a ball into left center field. This one is going to be off the base of the wall, and it's going to bounce to the center fielder Jones. He fires it in, but Sprout still hustles in with a double. And Sprout leads it off with a double here to start the bottom of the 7th inning. Mudhens looking for some more insurance runs and trying to extend their lead against the Dukes. And are we going to have a pinch runner? It appears so, as Riley Ahern's going to run for Sprout. So Riley Ahern taking the helmet from Sprout, and Sprout's going to go and be the first base coach. So Ahern pinch running, or courtesy running if you will, as Vujovic takes a strike from King. Umpire swatting some bugs out there in the field. Not sure if he's swatting some gnats, maybe a bee, I don't know. Probably a gnat. This one's high and inside. The gnats, I remember playing on this field, get kind of thick and nasty on the field. Especially if you're all sweaty out there. It gets now. Waits bunt, and this one's pushed out in the air. It's going to be fair as the field on a run by Winters, and he gets the out at first base, does Ludwig. He keeps his foot on the bag, and it gets Vujovic barely. The bunt wasn't particularly great by Vujovic, but Winters had to come in, fielded on a hop, fired a strike, got the out. But Ahern moves over to third. Now here comes Max Gam with a chance to give the Mudhens a 7-3 win, or 7-3 lead. Can't talk about winning just yet, but the Mudhens are moving ever so close. As Gam now waits the pitch from King. King sets, fires, and a swing and a miss. Gam wanted to hit that one hard. Swinging way out of his shoes. Joey Warner on deck. This one's down low and away. Joey Warner on deck for the Mudhens. King sets, fires, and a swing and a miss. Gam went after that high fastball. King has a 1-2 count against Gam. Sets, fires, and a swing and a pop-up that's going to go foul towards the light pole. It hits the light pole and falls down by the batting cages. It's 1-2. King sets, fires, and a swing and a fly ball into deep center field. This one is going to be caught by the center fielder Carson Jones, but that one is plenty deep to score Riley Ahern, as Gam gave that one a ride, and he drives in a run with a sacrifice fly. It's now 7-3 Miesville. Sacrifice fly by Max Gam. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Mudhens now lead 7-3. Joey Warner up to bat now. Warner has singled, hit a home run, hit a sacrifice fly, and walked. And he has driven in 3 runs. Ball way outside in the dirt. 1-0. Let's see what the Milwaukee Brewers are doing here. Well, let's see. Gotta find it. As this one is a strike at the knees, a curveball over. Brewers are tied with the Cubs at 1 apiece. I think they played earlier today, too. Well, there's the early game. Let's see. They had a doubleheader. Brewers won 4-2 in the early game. Strike 2 taken by Warner. He's asking the umpire, talking to him a little bit. King sets. He fires on a swing and a grounder up the middle towards Ludwig. He has it, fires the first, and Warner's out. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 7th inning. As the Mudhens do get 1 run on a hit and a sacrifice fly. And so at the end of 7 full, it's the Miesville Mudhens 7, the Dundas Dukes 3. You listen to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
King's Place in downtown Miesville is the place to go when you want to have a great burger. That's King's Place. Family owned, King's Place offers over 100 different burgers, all hand patted, using only fresh ground beef and available as quarter pounders or half pounders. If you can't decide which one sounds best, just spin their wheel and let it choose for you. Located on Highway 61, just 10 minutes south of Hastings, King's Place is open Tuesday through Sunday. That's King's Place.
America's favorite pastime is going to the Northfield Dairy Queen after a ball game. Northfield Dairy Queen is teaming up in supporting the Dundas Dukes baseball team. Stop in after the game at the DQ on North Highway 3 to enjoy a delicious Reese's Outrageous Blizzard or the all-time kids' favorite, Cotton Candy Blizzard. Don't feel like a blizzard? Well, you can't go wrong with their hazelnut chip shake that goes great with a zesty barbecue or juicy Polish dog, hitting the ball out of the park. Come on in to Northfield DQ. Go Dukes! Joe Meyer Seeds of Hampton is a proud sponsor of the Miesville Mudhens. Joe Meyer Seeds has been serving the area with quality seeds for over 30 years. For corn, alfalfa, and soybean seeds from Northrop, King, and DeKalb, call Joe Meyer Seeds at 651-437-1746. Joe Myers is an experienced and knowledgeable seed advisor ready to serve you and now offering seed treatment. Located at 11502 240th Street East in Hampton, Joe Meyer Seeds proudly supports the Miesville Mudhens.
Firehouse Liquor in Dundas, locally owned with great prices on the largest selection of wine and spirits in the area, including the Midwest variety of craft brews and ciders with new items added regularly, as well as plenty of ice-cold beer on hand. Swing on by, they're easy to find at 607 North Stafford Road, just off Highway 3 in Dundas. Firehouse Liquors also provides curbside pickup. Simply call in your order at 507-645-5717 and they'll have it ready to go. Firehouse Liquors in Dundas.
Okay, and welcome back to the top of the 8th inning here. As Thomas Sjogren on for a second full inning of work as he faces Hayden Lanou. And he has delivered 2 balls and no strikes to Lanou. Mudhens are 6 outs away. Or if we're trying to count here in the press box, 9 outs technically. A swing and a miss there by Lanou. As we have to count the 3 outs the Mudhens have in the bottom of the 8th inning. But 6 outs for the Mudhens to get defensively. As a strike delivered by Sjogren on the outside corner. And a swing and a miss. He got Lanou swinging on. He came back after throwing 2 balls and no strikes. Came back 3 straight pitches. He got Lanou swinging. For out number 1 here in the top of the 8th inning. Now here is Carson Jones. Boy, after that 3 spot in the top of the 2nd inning, the Mudhens have shut down the Dukes ever since. Dick Meyer, return to the mound, was pretty good. A swing and a foul right at the plate. And so it looks like he might have gotten a piece of the hammer as the umpire's going to go hand the baseball to Sjogren and give Hamas a chance to gather himself a little. He looks to be okay. Now he's going to wipe off home plate. 7-3. Miesville still. One strike to Jones. Jones has popped out to first, flown out to center, reached on an error. He swings and hits a ball over Sjogren's head. Sprout has to field it on a run, and he loses it. That might have been a tough play anyways. We'll give Jones a single. As that one was hit just enough to get it over Sjogren's outstretched arm, and by the time Sprout had to field it on a run, he didn't quite get the handle of it with his glove, and that was it. So one out now, runner at first base in Jones. Nate Van Rokel at the plate. He takes a strike from Sjogren. A breaking ball over for a strike. The lefty Sjogren sets. He fires and a swing and a number up the first baseline towards the third baseline towards the Mudhens dugout. Oh, and 2 now to Van Rokel. A big bat here for the Mudhens to get. Sjogren sets, fires, and delivers a ball outside. 1-2. As this is a half swing, did he go? No, he didn't. Takes a ball outside. 2-2. Count is even. Sjogren sets, fires, and a swing and a ground ball towards the third baseman Morris. And it's off. Well, let's see. It's over his glove and into left field. He tried coming in and fielding it with a backhand, and it's over his glove and into left field for a base hit. He tried picking it, and he didn't quite get it. So now here is Tyler Jones, the catcher. So the Dukes have now runners at first and second, 1 out. Mudhens in a bit of a jam here. Lefty Sjogren sets. Fires this one. Uh-oh. I think it hit Tyler Jones. That's going to bring up the tying run. And a hit by pitch. Now here comes Drew Sadler in a big spot here for the Dukes. Sjogren has pitched himself into a bases loaded 1-out jam. Oh boy. All right, big spot here. As they're trying to direct where they want Gam at third. And in the outfield, I believe. Sjogren's going to have to buckle down here. One ends have an arm and loosening up in the bullpen. Swing a ground ball towards the third baseman, Matt Morris, and he drops it, and he's not going to have a play anywhere. Oh, no. That's got to be an error on Morris, as he should have made that play. So an E5. Dukes score a run. It's now 7-4. 1 out still here in the top 8th inning, and Joey Winters up to bat. Oh, my. I think Morris is trying to pick it and go to second, but he did not get the handle of it. This one swung on and grounded towards Sprout. That's going to score another run. He's going to go to first, get the out. Okay. Tyler Jones moves up to third, and Sadler moves up to second. Now, here is Mike Ludwig. 2 outs, though, here in the top of the inning. Big bat here, and Mike Ludwig to get for the Mudhens. They have to get him here. And he takes a strike from Sjogren. As the count is 0-1. And a time is called by the umpire. Sjogren, the lefty, has what he wants. Sets, fires, and a swing and a pop-up. That's exactly what they need. Come on, Ledoux, go get it. And it's going to be over his head and foul, as the ball was going back further than he had thought. And it was just over his head, and Ludwig's going to get another chance. 0-2. Big spot here for the Mudhens. Sjogren trying to pitch his way out of this and keep the Mudhen lead at 7-5. Sjogren sets now. He has what he wants. He fires and a ball up the third baseline. That's going to go foul. Ludwig staying alive in the at-bat. Oh, and 2 outs. Sjogren trying to get the Mudhens back up to bat. Sjogren sets. He fires and a half swing. Did he go? Yes, he did! Hey, there we go. Ludwig is saying he didn't go, and the umpire said, yes, you did on the check swing. And that's the end of the top of the 8th inning, as the Dukes, they score 2 runs on a couple of hits, and that's going to be the end of the top of the 8th inning. Whew. At the end of 7.5, the Miesville Mudhens, they lead by a score of 7-5 over the Dundas Dukes. You listen to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here at AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Support for this program comes from Flint Hills Resources, buzzing with excitement over the recent discoveries of a rusty-patched bumblebee at its Pine Bend Bluffs. Learn more about this rare bee species at pinebendrefinery.com.
M&H is your full-service convenience gas station, offering their famous broasted chicken, sandwiches, hot dogs, salads, refreshments, and plenty of gas pumps for easy in and easy out. M&H also offers a wide range of classic services, including auto supplies, free ATM, and now hunting and fishing licenses. So stop by M&H on the corner of 15th and Vermilion Street today.
Are you putting your money into an IRA, pension, or 401k? Then I hope you're prepared to lose 30, 40, 50% or more of your retirement savings, because it's not a question of if the market crashes again. It's a question of when. It's going to happen. Did you know there is a way you can protect and grow your wealth safely and predictably every single year? The people using this approach didn't lose a penny when the market crashed in 2000 or 2008, and they won't lose a penny in the next crash. In fact, their money will continue to grow safely year in and year out, even when stocks, real estate, and other investments tumble. A free report detailing this savings program is now available. This free report shows how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and wealth-building power without risking your retirement in the Wall Street casino. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement.
For your free report, call Greg Collins at 651-705-6998 or visit Collins Wealth Management at 1125 South Frontage Road, Suite 10 in Hastings.
For 30 years, Fisher Roofing, your flat roof pros, have been providing customers in West Wisconsin and Eastern Minnesota the highest quality roofing product available. Outlasting rubber, plastic, tar and gravel.
Okay, welcome back to the bottom of the 8th inning as Matt Vanderbosch steps in for the Mudhens. They lead 7-5. They're going to need some insurance runs here. King has pitched well for the Dukes since coming in, and he has taken a strike at the knees, does Vanderbosch, 1-1. Vanderbosch, Ledoux, and then Nate Hammis the hammer. King sets, fires, and delivers a ball outside. 2-1. If the Hens don't score any runs, they just need 3 outs to secure their state bid. Curveball in for a strike, a nice one. Mudhens had a scary top of the 8th inning. They did give up 2 runs, but kept the tying run at second base. And a swing and a fly ball into center field. Jones coming in, and he trapped it. He trapped it. The home plate umpire is pointing at the ground, saying it hit the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for Vanderbosch. And the Dukes are arguing that one a little bit, as Jones believed he had it. But a leadoff single for Vanderbosch. Now here is Austin Ledoux. Ledoux has struck out twice, doubled and scored, and lined out to third. Mudhens trying to cross at least one more run here, as this one is slipped back to the first baseman, Van Rokel. King sets, fires, and a ball outside. Dukes making things a little bit interesting here. And a swing and a fly ball deep to left field. This one has got a chance. It's gone. Oh, it's off the top by the scoreboard. As I thought I had the height for it. And the dude's just going to get a big booming double off the left field wall. As Sathram played that off the wall. It might have hit high off the scoreboard. So a double for Ledoux. And the Mudhens now are in great position to add at least a couple of insurance runs. As the Hammer comes up to bat with runners in scoring position. It looked like it had the height to clear the wall, and then it came down just before it. I thought it went over, and then I saw it hit the base of the fence. I think it hit high off the top of the scoreboard and went straight down. So Ledoux nearly hit a 2-run home run. And now here comes the Hammer with Jake Smith on deck. He takes a ball for a strike off the outside corner. On the outside corner, I should say. Mudhens have pounded out 14 hits here this afternoon, or this evening, rather. King now sets. He fires, and a swing and a miss by the Hammer. Matt Liefeld with you here in Miesville, live on KDWA. Thank you for those of you that are on the viewing on the video. And, of course, all of you listeners on the radio. This one swung on and missed by the Hammer. He strikes out. For out number 1, now here is Jake Smith. Mudhens would dearly love to get Vanderbosch in at third and regain a 3-run lead. Ideally, they'd like to push it back to 4. And a swing and a foul tip into the glove of the catcher, Jones. Smith against the lefty King. King sets, fires, and a swing and a fly ball into center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. They're going to send Ledoux. He's actually going to hold him up at third, does Malcolm. Smith comes through with an RBI single. Vanderbosch comes in to score. Ledoux at third, and Smith gets an RBI single. Mudhens now lead 8-5. Probably a good hold up there, as the center fielder Carson Jones was coming in, charging hard, and Ledoux might have been thrown out at home. So 1 out here now. As they fire back to first, and Smith slides back in safely. Tight ball game here all the way. And a push bunt there by Max Morris that goes foul towards the backstop. Not sure if that was a suicide squeeze attempt or just Morris trying to bunt for a base hit. Morris, 0-1. One out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he does push bunt this to the pitcher, King. He's going to go to first, and that's going to be out number 2. So Smith heads to second. Morris out on the bunt attempt. Now here is Brian Sprout with a chance to put the Mudhens up by at least 5. If he can find a way to get another base hit. He has singled and driven in 2. He is 3 for 4. He has 2 singles and a double. Ooh, this one is in the dirt. Nearly hit Sprout in the knee. King now sets, fires, and a swing and a liner fouled on the third baseline. Sprout now steps back in the batter's box with a 1-1 count. This one hits Sprout in the leg, and he's going to head down to first base on a hit by pitch. Now it's going to be up to Ben Vujovic. Actually, you bring in Joe Longo for a pinch hitting appearance. So Joe Longo coming in to pinch hit. And the Dukes are going to have a meeting on the mound as Charlie Rudd coming out to talk to his left-hander and King. Guy warming up in the bullpen for the Dukes. Mudhens aiming to go up by at least 5 runs here, maybe more. And really make the Dukes work for it in the top of the 9th. The bigger the lead, the better for the Mudhens. As they are aiming to secure their state bid here. And a swing and a miss there by Longo. Did not get the start today. Comes in here trying to get a big base hit for the Mudhens. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Didn't particularly like that one. King now 0-2. And this one's way outside this time. 1-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning, Mudhens lead 8-5. And they swing and a foul ball straight back. King now sets, fires, and this one's high. Outside, 2-2. King now comes set. He fires and a swing and a fly ball off the end of the bat, and that's going to be caught by the left fielder, Sathram. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the 8th inning. And so the Mudhens, they're going to head to the top of the 9th inning with a 3-run lead, as at the end of 8 innings, it's the Miesville Mudhens 8, the Dundas Dukes 5. You're listening to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here at AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
For 30 years, Fisher Roofing, where flat roof pros have been providing customers in West Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota the highest quality roofing product available. Outlasting rubber, plastic, tar and gravel, Midland foam, and a lifetime warranty. Their service take great pride in delivering superior customer service. So call the Flat Roof Pros at 800-81-ROOF. Fisher Roofing Company, the Flat Roof Pros. Call them 800-81-ROOF.
Vermilion Wealth Management is a locally owned, full-service registered investment advisory firm located at Vermilion State Bank. At Vermilion Wealth Management, we partner with our clients to help them achieve their financial goals, which commonly include planning for retirement, generating consistent income during retirement, and passing on a legacy to their children and grandchildren. To learn more about our services, please call us for a free consultation at 651-480-4601 and ask for Jim Papel. Securities offered through Securities America Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Vermilion Wealth Management Incorporated, Vermilion State Bank, Vermilion Wealth Management, and Securities America are separate entities. Not FDIC insured, no bank guarantees, may lose value, not a deposit, not insured by any government agency.
Green Mill's Pizza Takeout and Delivery Special is a large 2-topping pizza on classic thin, old world style, or Pescara crust, and an order of wings for $19.99. You call the shots on the toppings and we'll do the rest. This takeout and delivery special is sure to please. And for a limited time, you can add a garlic cheese bread for only $5 more.
Your Hastings Green Mill is located in Schoolhouse Square on Vermilion Street.
Green Mill is the place to be for happy hour. Join us twice a day for excellent happy hour prices and good times.
Okay, welcome back as John Bishop steps in for the Dukes in the top of the 9th inning. And a big swing and a miss there by Bishop. As the Miesville Mudhens, they have an 8-5 lead, and they need to get these 3 outs. This one swung on the line down the right field line. That's going to be off the top of the fence. And let's see, are they saying that? Okay, so they're going to give him a single. So Bishop leads off with a single. Some big news now here. The Elko Express, they lost to the Newmarket Muskies by a score of 9-3. As that means Elko will play Elko would either await the winner of the Dundas Dukes in Hampton. And this one's inside for a strike. Or, if the Mudhens fail to win this game, then Miesville would wait the winner of Elko and Hampton. Sjogren now sets, fires, and a check swing. It's 1-1. So the Elko's 35-plus team got eliminated as well. Mudhens trying to get these 3 outs. This one swung on and lined into center field. Smith is going back. He's going back. He makes the catch. That's out number 1. And a very important out there as Wadzinski comes in for the pinch hitting appearance. Flies out to center field. Mudhens now are 2 outs away from securing their state bid. As this is a strike delivered on the inside corner to the lefty in Hayden Lanou. Sjogren sets, fires, and a swing and a pop-up that's going to go over the grandstands area and towards Highway 61. Sjogren now has an 0-2 count to Lanou. He sets, fires. This one's down low and off the outside corner. 1-2. Sjogren now sets, fires. This one's off the outside corner for ball 2. 2-2 here. Top 9, 1 out. Sjogren and the Mudhens trying to close this one out. A ball low for ball 3. to Carson Jones on deck. Lefty Sjogren has what he wants. Comes, sets. And a big swing and a miss. He got Lanu swinging on a beautiful curveball there by Sjogren. That's out number 2. Oh my, here we go. Mudhens really trying to get the final out here of this game. Sjogren now sets. He fires way outside. That curveball was way off the outside corner. Sjogren sets 1-0 and fires in a swing and a chopper foul behind home plate. One Jones, 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. He fires, and this one's high, 2-1. Mudhens 1 out away from a trip to state. Sjogren sets. He delivers strike 2. Top 9, Sjogren trying to end it here. Lefty sets, fires, and delivers ball high, 3-2. 2 outs. Runner at first will get a chance to run. Sjogren wants from the hammer. Sets, fires, and a swing and a miss. Hens are going to state as Thomas Sjogren delivers the strikeout, and that's the end of the game as the Miesville Mudhens, they win 8-5 and return to state. And he does a great job with that. Mudhens, they win 8-5 and they return to state here now as they are going to celebrate an 8-5 win. They're slapping hands now here on the field as they take the series by two games to 1. And there they're all throwing their gloves onto the field, and they're going to shake hands with the Dundas Dukes. As a hard-fought series for both teams, Miesville finally pulls ahead in the late innings, middle to late innings, and they win the series 2 games to 1 and will be returning to the state tournament here in a few weeks. And they will head out to or Waconia. We do not know where they will be playing their first round game. It will be either on Friday the 20th, Saturday the August 21st, or Sunday, August 22nd. And we will have more for you folks with that. And want to make sponsors and Dairy Queen of Northfield, Fielder's Choice Tap and Bar, Firehouse Liquor, and King's Place. Thank you to all of you video folks here listening, and of course all of you folks on the radio. And we're going to take a short break and come up back with a post-game wrap-up as you're listening to Miesville Mudhens Baseball right here on AM 1460 and FM 97.7 KDWA.
Sports on KDWA. Minded businesses. Downtown Tire and Auto. Marty Welch, your local farmers insurance agency. Deals with Wheels and Schomer Insurance.
Fielder's Choice Tap and Table in Northfield are back for dine-in and takeout, and now featuring their ultimate Bloody Mary, which is a meal in itself.